Hello darlings, happy Thursday to you, happy full moon in Gemini. Hope you are doing fine and dandy. So I have been to the gym today and I don't go to the gym with any makeup on, so you're going to have to deal with me without makeup because really can't be asked to put it on when I go to the gym. It's only going to be sweated off. I have had a shower since I've been home, but yeah, I just thought I can't bother to put makeup on, so here we are. I mean, I've put mascara on, but that's all you're getting from me, I'm afraid. So, full moon in Gemini is intense. It is the last full moon of 2025, and it is a super moon. So, we're just going to turn that way. There we go. We're going to see what you need to know. Hunger. Wolf moon. Release. What's a key word to come out right now? Release and beginnings. So obviously December is about releasing in some cases. It's about, you know, it could be about like reconnection as well, like with people that you may not have seen for a while, or, you know, a lot of people tend to spend time with family and friends at Christmas, but because it's the end of the, what's the word? It's not the end of the astrological year as we know, but it's the end of what we have been conditioned to, and in a weird kind of way it does make sense. It's the Gregorian calendar year, end of year, right? However, it does make sense to a lot of us as well. Like, we've purged and processed a lot since January, but we do know that the new year really begins Aries season, because Aries are the baby of the zodiac. Balance. You're all about your balance at the moment. What are you releasing to gain balance, to then have those new beginnings? Then we have realization. So a lot of you are having realizations at the moment. You know, whoever is seeing this, you are having realizations, and we've got some action, and perhaps those realizations are making you go, actually, I want to take on some action here. I've got a hunger to move things forward in my life with something. Like, you'll know if that resonates. Let's just see. Clarify the hunger card, please. The Hangman. Yeah, realizations. It is a bit of a block though. We've got judgment and realizations. So, you know, for you to have the new beginnings that you want in life, you're having to realize that you've got to let go of stuff. Releasing, yeah, Princess of Swords. So that's like the Page of Swords. Like, what are you needing to release where you need to speak some truth? Because that's a truth card. Clarify balance. Princess of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Somebody wants to come in here and bring balance in communication as well. But again, where are you needing to do that in your life? Five of Cups. Yeah, the realization of loss, the realization of missing something, the realization of far too much time in the past, you know, giving the wrong people your time and energy. That's what it feels like. Giving the wrong people your time and energy. Clarify action. Ten of Pentacles. Someone wants stability with you. It's a very similar message, guys, to be honest. Yeah, they've felt this sort of fear-based energy, and they know that they really, really want that, the Hermit in reverse. They want to come out of Hermit mode and connect in with you. Like, this is people who, this reading pertains to those where the person you're dealing with, whoever's watching this, is in deep Hermit mode. Like, they're very introspectively within. They could be going through a difficult timeline at the moment as well, but they're waking up more and more. Death card. Yeah, they're possibly going through a bit of an ego death too, so it's quite intense energy, to be honest. Okay. What else do we need to know? I'm having a hot flush, excuse me. Fucking love perimenopause, that's all I can say. And those who resonate with it. You can't just get rid of the hot flushes. I remember when I had them earlier in the year, they lasted for a good couple of months, I think, if I remember rightly. And so far, these have been for about 3 weeks. So I'm doing what I can. I've got ashwagandha, I've got wild yam, I've got a few things, to be honest. And, you know, they work when they work, you know what I mean? Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. It's time to take action. This full moon is really bringing in some action from someone here, yourself included. A time to give rather than take. Yeah, you know, wherever you've been giving to others, it's time to give to you rather than take from yourself. Throat chakra. Time for healing. Yep. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Your commitment is being tested. No fucking shit, Sherlock. Of course it is. And then, no, I'm not taking those. Not feeling guided to. No. Again, we're going to go with these cards because I just think they're beautiful. Okay. Clarify, look at the bigger picture. All right, yeah, there's expansion here. We've got the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and 3 of Wands. So this is energy of change coming, of expansion coming. Again, we've got someone really wants to come towards you. Now, the Prince of Swords is the Knight of Swords. So this is someone coming in with quick, decisive action. They really need to say something to you because I nearly didn't say that word then. Clarify, time to give rather than take. This feels to me, with the 2 of Swords and the Page, Princess of Wands, yeah, the decision needs to be made with that. Tell me more. Yeah, okay. I was getting this vibe that, so somebody here, yeah, obviously you watching this, you probably are being guided to just pull your energy back and give to you as much as possible. Yes, absolutely. But what I'm also getting is a person here you may be connected to. So we've got the sun and the moon here, masculine and feminine. Somebody wants to, they want to come towards you with this enthusiastic energy, and it's like they're making that choice. They are being they're being pushed by spirit to come in and talk to you with the 8 of Wands. So the moon is really highlighting stuff to them. Clarify, time for healing. You know, with discombobulation energy here, we're all needing to just focus on healing, absolutely. But you can do your healing with people. Clarify, a personal issue reaches a resolution. The 8 of Wands in reverse. If you've lost your get up and go, if your get up and go has got up and gone, if you've got no fucking motivation whatsoever, it's because you're being up-leveled and upgraded. That's why your commitment is being tested. That's why endings are happening. Endings are needing to happen. That, yeah, and your Emperor is making those endings too, so that they can come towards you. They've been tested a lot with a third-party situation. Third parties have been blocking your connection for a while, and your life probably in some cases. King of Wands and the 7 of Cups. They're very like, oh my God. But this is also this energy of like, I get, they're very much wondering what you're up to and, you know, wanting to come and talk to you in a number of ways. And we've got the 7 of Wands here as well. So there's, and the 7 of Swords is underneath the deck. So somebody here hasn't possibly told you how they feel about you, and they want to. They want to share lots with you. And, you know, it's that sort of energy of, I've got some things to tell you, and I need to tell you them, and I need to tell you them fairly soon. They're like, they don't really want to wait much longer. And, you know, they're being told it is safe to come forward. It's just whether they do that. Oh, I put too much coffee in that. Fuck me. Whew. Okay. So, what else does this collective watching need to know for the full moon in Gemini? Angel of Balance. Well, this is how your person sees you, Angel of Balance. We've got strategy, but they're also needing that balance. Community. Definitely. There's a community energy here. Oh, a woman holding a heart. There's a community energy here. I mean, it might be you're guided to connect in more with friends, you know, with an actual community here, but I'm getting more that this person has a community that, or not necessarily a community, but people who've tried to block them. We have cornucopia, which is everything you want in life and more card. It's really beautiful. Can I have one more, please? Goddess of the Moon. Yeah, your person's been listening to people too much, and they're like, I can't do that anymore. I've got to choose me. Clarify, Angel of Balance, 9 of Wands. Yeah, they're steadfast, they're resilient, they're wanting to make this right. Clarify strategy, the Star, healing, how to come in. The Knight of Wands, they're very King of Pentacles. Underneath the deck we've got 4 of Wands. So the woman holding her heart is clarified by the King of Pentacles. So they're very drawn to you. They see you in a very loving space. They know it will take time to get to everything you want in life, of course, because they're closing out some stuff here. But there is this energy of everything unfolding how it's supposed to. They know it's not over between you and them. You know, and for some of them, they've still got some stuff to close out, of course. But they're realising the truth of who you are. Forget the label. They know you're someone very significant to them. And there's someone they can't get off their mind. They're very like, I can't get this person off my mind. I want to come and see them. I want to come and connect with them. I want to come and talk to them. You might have seen them. Community is very important in this reading. So if you resonate with a community with someone, like either you've met someone through a community or community is specific. Community is specific. And the Sun is here as well with the Strength card. So, you know, this is Leo energy. So this could be something that's been building since Leo season. Take it as it resonates. It's very powerful energy. And they know and have clarity on what and who you are to them in terms of a relationship, a connection, and they're very enamored by you. Okay. What is the full moon in Gemini bringing, please? I am using what's on the horizon cards, but I'm asking more so, what is the full moon in Gemini bringing in for those watching? Conflicts and tension. Oh, good lord. Well, that's never fucking good. Although, the way to get intimacy is actually to have conflict and clear it. We've got Purify, we've got Divine Feminine, we've got Safe Haven, we've got Peachy Keen Satisfaction. What was that card that snuck back in then? Hang on. Astral Travel. No, I don't want that. Angel Protection. Okay. So, Conflicts and Tension, Purify, Divine Feminine, Safe Haven, Peachy Keen Satisfaction, Angel Protection. So, there has been some conflicts and tension in this collective, definitely. But it's been caused by other people. It's been caused by other people. Clarify the conflicts and tension, please. This is what has needed to happen in divine timing. Clarify, purify. The Tower. Yeah. This connection needs to be revitalized. A new person wants to do that. Why is Divine Feminine here, please? You've been healing. You've been healing. But they also see you as a healing connection. They see you as a safe haven. You see them as a safe haven. The Lovers, I'm just being careful because we've got some nudity there, so we're just going to do that. The Lovers, they see you as a safe haven. We've got Temperance and the Ace of Cups, so there could be a new beginning coming here that will be creating a very safe space and a very satisfactory result and outcome. Now, obviously, you practice non-attachment to any particular outcome in life, not just in love, and with these connections. But someone here really does have a lot of love for you and they want to bring in that balance. And it could be during Sagittarius season they do that. We are in Sagittarius season. But do not attach to it. We've got this 10 of Wands. Your connection is very protected. And this person's very burdened and has been. And they want to give you They want to give you clarity on a few things that have been burdening them. Also, we have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So there is this energy of them wanting to come towards you with stability in mind. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn season, Four of Wands. So some of you may have something big coming very soon. They've had to cut out third-party energy here. Like, I don't mean leave a karmic partner. They've already done that. This is cutting out third-party interferences. People who've been trying to block them or your connection in some way. They're like, nah, I'm not having that anymore. And they're really standing up. Justice. They're really standing in their power and saying, no, fuck off, basically. With respect. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's see what else we get here, because I just feel guided to use these. Spirit, what does the collective watching need to know with regards to what can we expect with this full moon energy? What can we expect? So we've got headache, poor health, dis-ease, illness, unpleasant. Oh God, okay, right. Just listen to your body. Find what the root cause is. I don't want all of them. Universe, source, infinite, unending, enduring. Family, loyalty, faithful allegiance, fidelity, commitment. Anamkara, unconditional love, romance, soulmates. They know who this is. They know who the family unit is. They know who you are. We've got bonfire here as well. So this is an enthusiasm. This is an energy spark. It's Sagittarius energy again. And then we've got the still, which is refinement and taste and culture and developing over time. Somebody's realised the feelings they have for you has developed over time, like quite significantly. Clarify headache though. What's that all about? Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they're giving themselves a headache because you're single. You know, if you're watching this and you haven't got anyone you're dealing with, they're wondering the fuck you up to, like what's going on, and they're really like they're a bit perturbed that you might have met somebody or you might be interested in someone else. So even though you're single, they're wondering what you're up to, basically. And so they want to take you off the market, but obviously they've got to do it in the right time. Tell me more about that single card. Yeah, King of Wands. They're worried about you being involved with someone else. Okay. All right. And it actually says something's off, right? And so they're almost being guided by spirit to clear the fear of you being with someone else. So if you're feeling some kind of worry about them moving on or anything like that, it's collective energy, and it's the masculines who are being put in that energy of, oh my God, they've got to clear some jealousy issues, okay? Universe is clarified by the Two of Wands, so that's quick change. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. They're realising that what they had with the family unit, where they were very faithful to it and very loyal to it, was not actually giving them the happiness they wanted. You are the one that does that. You with the Ten of Cups, you with the Anamkara, you are the one that gives them that safe haven. Clarified bonfire. They're oh bollocks. Sorry, 1 second. They're really they're really wanting to come towards you. Like they really are. They really want to come very much towards you. But, and this is hidden energy, there's a bit of a okay, this person or collective have had to endure a lot of deceit in their other situation that they've left. And they've got to heal the idea of you moving on. And yeah, oh good Lord, yeah, they okay. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, which I've had to cover because it's obviously there's nudity, and then the Tower. The thought of you being with someone else really upsets them. They're really like discombobulated by it. and they're trying to look at it as a soul perspective if you are, but for many of them I feel like they know you're not meant to be with anybody else. It's just that fear's got to come up to clear. You know, these are divine connections, what I'm channeling. They're divine connections. There's no toxicity here, there's no difficulty here. Your person may have been dealing with difficult or challenging experiences, yes, but ultimately these are divine connections. We got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. They're destined. And, you know, this is somebody who wants commitment with you. They are probably watching you a little bit here as well. That's okay. Let them watch, you know. Let them watch. Let them... And I don't say that like, oh, make them jealous. I don't mean that. Do not fucking, for the sake... Please, for the love of all God, for the love of God and all that's holy, please do not make your person jealous. I promise you, it will only backfire. Do not do that. Don't try and make them jealous. Don't try and do anything... That's what karmic people do. You don't do that. You don't do that, okay? All right. So what shifts can we expect in this with this full moon energy? Because we know obviously it's a super moon. We know it's intense as fuck. Child, okay? It's beginnings, new beginnings. Broom, removing unwanted stuff. Fish, resources. You know, this could bring in quite a lot. Oh, fuck my life. This could bring in quite a lot for people here. Now, cards that have come out of the Lovers, so powerful. Then we have Compass and True North, Life Path, Seeking Truth, and then we have Twin Flames. So, your masculine may be aware of what your connection is if you resonate with this journey. Obviously, I don't like that label anymore. However, when you align with this journey, you're aligning with it for a reason, and it's all about becoming the best version of you, giving love to you through your shadow side work, your inner child work, your trauma work, you know, loving yourself, being whole within and on your own, so that the masculine and feminine within you is completely balanced. And if you need any help with that, I can help you. But ultimately, twins are here to raise the vibration of the planet. They are your mirrored soul. They are your mirrored self. They are here to raise the vibration of the planet. In a lot of cases, you are meant to be with that person because they are your highest timeline and they are your kingdom spouse. But don't attach to anything. Clarify, child. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they've had some realizations and they're dealing with somebody where someone might have been a great mother at times, but they weren't necessarily a great partner. Clarify, Broom. Yeah, they've got to fill their own cup up and they've got to get rid of stuff in order to do that. There's definitely some investment here with money as well. We've got the Lovers and the Emperor. So they really are wanting to come in and take charge here, but not in a controlling way. Just take the lead. Tell me with the Queen of Swords, clarifying Twin Flames, a truth has been unearthed. A truth has been unearthed. In some cases, I feel like for a lot of them, I was about to say that, the karmic feminine tried to convince your person that they were twin flames with the Magician in reverse. That came out to confirm it. It's honestly, yeah, they tried to convince your person that they're the one with the divine soul contract. Especially if your person, like, left. Now, they might have tried to convince them with behaviour, or they may have said, no, we're a really strong connection. You shouldn't be doing this. It's really manipulative energy, to be honest. And it caused this, a tower. Anything else? The Death card in reverse. Your person knows it's not over with you yet, but they've got a cycle to close out here. And it could be to do with self-love. They've got to really love themselves to the point where even if you did move on, you know, they're happy for you. Even though they want you to be happy, and you know, you've got to feel the same. If they move on, you've got to feel that unconditional love, and it's hard when you love that person. It's hard to visualize them, you know, moving on from you. But as I said, for a lot of the collective I'm picking up on, it seems like most of you are very close to something very stable happening in your life. But obviously, non-attachment and all that jazz. Right, we're going to use, instead of going with the giant right away, we're going with a smaller tarot deck, and then we're going to clarify with tiny tarot. So we're going to go from one extreme to another. Okay? I know, how fucking cute are they? Like pocket size, I love them. So, what action is going to be taken from the collective who I'm channeling now? 7 of Cups, many possibilities. So they're looking at options. They're trying to figure it out how to come towards you with the Fool. They do want that new beginning. With the Devil, they do want that new beginning. But they've had to work through some stuff. High Priestess is here as well. I do think there's a little bit of obsession towards you. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we've got the 10 of Cups in the upright and we've got the Page of Swords. So, you know, this is a thirst for knowledge. This is an understanding of something. They're doing some kind of research here as well, possibly. For a lot of them, they're looking at your pictures. They're really, like, holding on to you. They're not letting you go. Like, whatever's going on in your life, you know, this person is very much keeping an eye on you, but not in a negative way, in a I just want to know what you're up to because I miss you kind of way, but they are tiny bit obsessed. Clarify. And also, oh my god, 7 of Cups is clarified by the 7 of Cups. So there's definitely some fantasy possibly going on here. There could be some daydreaming more so. And I think they're realising the illusion they held on to with the other situation they were dealing with. They've realised where they were deluding themselves into thinking something would work. Clarify the Fool. The Death card. Yeah. Closure has to happen. Clarify the Devil, please. They want a new beginning with you, definitely. The 9 of Swords in reverse, which is emotional anguish. The Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the 8 of Cups in reverse. They realise how much the other situation was not serving them. They realise where they were holding on to nothing. They were holding on to nothing, and you've explained and shown real, yeah, 6 of Cups. Sorry, 3 of Cups. You have shown them so much more. High Priestess. Intuitively, you know this is coming. Intuitively, you know this is a divine connection, divine love. Page of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, which is like enthusiasm, energetic powerhouse. It's this energy of really wanting to step towards the Queen of Wands, which is this magnetism they feel for you. With the 9 of Cups, you are their emotional fulfillment. And they know that, and that's what's drawing them to you. We do have the 8 of Cups that came out in reverse though, which is a time for reflection here. And like I say, they've got to really channel in that self-love to then return 6 of Cups towards you. These are such cute cards. We do have the Chariot bottom of the deck, and it is in the upright position. So something is coming. Something is coming. And, you know, this moon is really showing your person where they really were holding on to delusion, to be honest. It's not you holding on to delusion. It was them with the other situation. I think they tried to convince themselves they were so happy when they knew really and truly it wasn't the right relationship. They knew from a very, well, early stage, to be honest, that it wasn't the right relationship. Okay. So how is the rest of this week going to pan out? What do we need to know for the rest of this week, please? What do we need to know for the rest of this week? Eight of Swords. Okay, so a bit of fear-based energy to work through. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. The Page of Cups and the 5 of Swords have come out as well. Bit blocky energy though, so we're just going to see what that's all about. 1 minute. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Wow. Okay. They need to tell you some truth. They need to tell you some truth. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is there's something they've got to close out karmically before you can have this. But ultimately, they want this with you. That's what they want. Okay, clarify the 7 of Pentacles, please. Eight of Swords. Yeah. They felt trapped. Okay, why are they trapped? Like, what? Why are they trapped? What's going on? Why are they trapped? Because Is this fear-based ego? Is this... smug energy? Someone's trying to stop them saying something to you. Yeah. Someone has tried to cause confusion, or they've tried to make them walk away from you. They've left you out in the cold, and, you know, all they want to do is come to you and go, I really... Oh my God, wait there, wait there, wait there. Sorry, I need to show you this. It's very important I show you this. Somebody else has caused trouble here. It's someone else's energy that's caused trouble. And your person just wants to come and talk to you, but they've been trapped into... Let's have a look into this. Let's see what this entrapment is. Like, what's the entrapment here, please? Why have they felt trapped? Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. They've been working, yeah, that's fine. But what else? They felt hopeless. Oh, yeah. Someone's tried to make them walk away from you. It's here. Someone has tried to make them walk away from you. But also, because they've had to walk away from you in some capacity, they're worried it's too late. In your eyes, they're worried you might go, fuck this shit, I'm off to Narnia, see you later. Which is obviously quite upsetting. So, you know, they're very concerned about that. And they're really hoping that you understand. Okay, so what else do we need to know? The Star. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Justice. They want to bring you justice. That's too many. I don't want all of them. Thank you, Spirit. Another cup. No, don't want all of them either. Okay, 2 more. Right, so we've got the Hangman. And we've got the Tower. Fuck me. The Hangman and the Tower. They've really had their hands tied in some capacity here. Like, they really, really have. I need coffee. 1 second. Excuse me. Clarify the Star. Queen of Wands. Okay. Clarify. Right, so it is another... Oh, for fuck's sake. They've also had to heal over what someone has done here. They just want to come and see you. Like, come and speak to you. They really do want to come and speak to you. And, you know, they're dealing with a very difficult... karmic hand and karmic energy, and all they want to do is just come cut all the shit and come to you. Brian Adams, I want to run to you, has just come into my head. We have the 2 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. You know, they're just trying to work through some stuff. I do think with the added pressure of wondering what you're up to as well, like that could be why they're watching you. You know, it's like, oh my God, are they dating somebody else? Are they interested in someone else? Like, there's a real fear of that. And if you're feeling that towards them, it's them, you're picking up on their fear towards you first. Hang on. Oh my God, the sky's a really beautiful colour. I've got like a base of pale blue, like an orangey yellow, and then clouds. But it's a really pretty colour. I don't know whether I can show you. Hang on. Can you see? Don't think that gives it justice, really. Anyway, you have to do me instead. Okay, so what else? This clearly somebody wants to come towards you. Will there be any action here? Caution, red flags. Probably not, no. They want to, but finances... I just get the sense that somebody here is very focused on money. We've got commitment. We've got twin flame. Right, they're very aware you are twin flame. Oh, for fuck's sake. They're very aware you are twin flames. This is a collective who don't do labels, but they are basically having the twin flame journey rammed down their throat. Passion. They're not bothered about the label. They don't give a fuck. They just know that you're their person. That's all there is to it. They just know you're their person. Perspective. And, you know, they may have been against many things at first, but not in a neggy way, but they may just have had a different way of looking at things. And, you know, they've really gained some perspective. And that is going to bring them towards you. Clarify, caution, red flags, don't rush. The Moon, the Five of Wands, and yeah. This is why they're not rushing in the way they want to. This person, this group, they really want to come towards you. We've got passion here. They know what this is. They want the commitment. They want it all. They're working on the finances, but there is a block. Karmic block. And that's what they're working through. Clarify finances. Justice. Yeah. They're dealing with... They want to make sure that when they come towards you, they can offer you something. They don't want to see you as a missed opportunity, and they really do want that commitment with you. You literally are the one that has their cup of love. Clarify twin flame, please. Page of Pentacles. Could have been doing some research on it. Clarify passion. Clarify passion. Yeah. The Star. They know how healing this connection is. Like, they really do. Wise perspective here, please. King of Wands. Whatever they've learned, it's making them want to come towards you, but it has to be in the right time. Because, you know, they've had to leave you out in the cold. They've had to step back. They've had to pull their energy back. They've had to be a bit icebergish with you in some cases. But it's to protect you. Page of Wands. Yeah, they've had to protect you in the connection. And that burdens them greatly. Because all they want to do is come towards you. And if you look here, the Eight of Wands is kicking out as well. Picking out. Sticking out. Good Lord. They've definitely got something to say to you. Which is, I want the relationship with you. And if they've got children with someone else, they want that family unit with you. They feel this real sort of, oh my God, this is my person. Fuck any label, this is my person. I don't care about the labels, I don't give a shit. This is my person. But they have got some... They want to explain to you why it's taken them a while. Just be patient, because this person does care about you a lot. Do they have anything they want to say? If they could speak to them right now, what would they say? If they could speak to the collective watching this, what would they say? The Devil. Don't like the Devil, do we? Three of Wands. The Empress. The King of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Temperance card. Some of them are coming back in this season. Honestly, some of them are coming back in this season. And possibly into Capricorn season, which obviously takes us into Christmas. Sorry, hot flush moment again. Ooh, I say. Okay, clarify the Devil. Page of Cups. They really want to talk to you. And if you've got a playful energy with this person, they want to be playful with you and light-hearted, but they do want stability. It might not be that it starts immediately. It has to start somewhere. Five of Lightning in reverse. Okay, so Five of Wands in reverse. They want to take all competition away from you. They want to remove any blocks of communication. They want to talk to you. Clarify the Empress. If that's the Emperor, I'm going to... That's the Emperor. Wow. Oh my God, I love that. That's so good. The Empress clarified by the Emperor. They know you are their Empress, right? They know. They know you are their person. They're very, 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 very aware. Clarify the King of Wands, please. The Moon and the Novice of Clouds, which is Page of Swords energy. They're definitely watching you like a fucking hawk. But they are going to take the leap of faith. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The Death card. They are going to take the leap of faith. Queen of Pentacles. They know how loving you are. With the Star, they know how they want this rejuvenation with this connection. They want to rejuvenate it. They find you rejuvenating to be around. You've probably been told by them, I find you very healing at times. Ten of Cups, 10 of Raindrops. You have, right, so they know there is this really beautiful healing energy with you, and that is what they want more than anything. They want to come in and have that with you for this. Bloody hell. This is probably one of my best readings. Novice of Lightning is exploration. It's like the Page of Wands. It's an excitement energy. And with the Lovers underneath, that is them being enthusiastic to reconnect. The 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, they want to end all of this shit that's been going on between you, all the conflict of other people, and move towards something more emotionally calming. And bring in that clarity. I think I'm going to leave that there. If you were interested in a reading, coaching session, healing session, shamanic, Reiki, past life, regression, everything is 10% off until the end of this month. So take advantage while you can. Message me on zoe@sassy spiritualist.co.uk or the Empowered Soul Alchemist 1111. Toodaloo.